The Varsity College Marine Surfski series is proudly presented by Varsity College.
It is a lifestyle, it's a unique sport. It's in my blood, I thoroughly enjoy it. I couldn't think of anything else to do on a Friday afternoon other than race against some of the best paddlers in the world.
The Varsity College Marine Surfski series was started in the early 90s and over the last 20 years has grown from a little fundraiser at the Marine Surf Lifesaving Club into one of the biggest surfski series in the world. Durban has some of the best paddlers in the world. The series has something for everyone and managed to grow to some amazing numbers with now up to 350 paddlers in a race. The series offers two courses, a 4-kilometer short course as well as an 8-kilometer long course. New paddlers to the sport get involved in the series through the awesome protected launch that we have. The extra light in the evenings gives the opportunity to have our races on a Friday evening. Durban's warm climate, warm ocean conditions and awesome paddling conditions create for a great evening of surfski racing down at Marine Surf Lifesaving Club. The first race of the Varsity College Marine Surfski series, which is the Ball and Surfski Challenge presented by Marriott, always attracted a massive field here in Durban. Varsity College, our title sponsors, give away 300 rash vests to the field, which is an amazing thing for them backing the surfski fraternity. And the paddlers come to the party and we've got a massive field today of above 300 people here, which is a great showcase for surfski paddling in Durban, one of the greatest places in the world to paddle.
As soon as we got to backline, a big set came and we just got through one wave, but it broke just in the middle of us, so it took a tumble and we got on pretty fast and then got our rhythm up and caught up to second bunch.
I think the series is a great starter for anyone that wants to start paddling. The conditions aren't tough and you can easily get out here. It's friendly and user-friendly and convenient on a Friday night. So I think for anyone that wants to start paddling, it's a good way to start and for also the competitive guys to test themselves against anybody else.
Yeah, but it was a fun race. The wind never helped us that much. I mean, west swell, it's not the best, but it was a fun race.
I used the Varsity College Marine Series as a build-up and a good training base on a Friday night for my races in the beginning of the year. So I'm really happy to start off on a good note. Not too much runs out there at the back, but competition's always tough in the first race of the year, and really stoked to pull off a win. It's always a good way to start the series with a win. Sure, the next couple of races are going to get even harder.
The McGregor family name is synonymous with water sports in Durban, with Hank McGregor, our defending series champion, and his father Ley being an amazing competitor over the last 20 years. We caught up with Hank to talk a little bit about his passion for paddling and his involvement in the Varsity College Marine Surfski series.
Paddling for me it is a lifestyle. I've got to travel the world, and I've seen places that I don't think I ever would have thought or dreamt of visiting. I get to race against the best paddlers in the world and the most exotic places in the world. So for me, paddling is my lifestyle. It's my release from work, and it's in my blood. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I couldn't think of anything else to do on a Friday afternoon other than race against some of the best paddlers in the world, and paddling does that for me. I've had a great run the last couple of years. I think I've won it for the last four consecutive years. So I'm really hoping to win it again. But you know, I'm up against Matthew Bowman, Grant van der Walt. I've been racing Matthew since I was 8 years old, and he's a true competitor. He never gives up. He's always there, and I mean, he's a tough all-rounder. He's an ultimate Ironman, and you can never write him off on any given Fridays. And then you've got the likes of Grant van der Walt. He's come all the way down from Gauteng, ultimately a flat water paddler, and he's learnt the skills, and I've got to watch my back all the time because he's always there and he can pounce at any moment. He's hungry for a win. So for me, I think it always keeps me on my toes, and I look forward to Friday afternoons. In a whole, it's a great stepping stone for the likes of the youngsters. I mean, they get to line up against some of the best paddlers in the world, and for them they can see how it's done, and they can gauge every Friday afternoon if they're getting better or not. I've grown up racing the Surfskis and my father, and I've learned the skills from them, and obviously now I'm at the top of my game, and I think the youngsters are looking up at myself and Bowman and Grant van der Walt, and they're striving to see how it's done from races like this that you get established. You know? So I think it's a great stepping stone and breeding ground for the youngsters. It's been great to have my dad back in South Africa, and he's been racing the Varsity College Marine Series. He's up there with the best of us. You know, he's got a few fourths, and I think it's fantastic. I mean, he's 62 years old, and he's showing the youngsters that you know, age is just a number. And I think he's done really well, especially with the max squad that he started, and you know, he's brought a whole lot of the youth to Surfski paddling, and I think it's fantastic. I mean, he just shows you that you know, you can do it at any age, and it's what you put into it is what you're going to get out. You know, he's a true legend, and it's great to line up next to him. And I don't know if I'm going to be around at his age racing, but it just shows you that you can do it at any time. Paddling for me it's a unique sport. The sea is changing every day. You know, there's no day that you can say that was just like yesterday. Every day it's different. You're always trying to push the limits with regards to how big the waves that you can catch, what wind you can actually paddle in. You know, so for me, I think it's one of those sports that it's growing all the time, and I'm growing with it.
Over the last 5 years, the series has seen tremendous growth with the influx of new sponsors and life into the sport. This is the 5th year that Varsity College have been involved. The series has seen amazing growth, with now up to 350 paddlers in a race.
Surfski makes sense to the ethos that Varsity College embodies in our sports life program. It's all about healthy lifestyle, the outdoors, and about having fun. That's why Varsity College got involved in the Surfski series, and that's why we continue to support Surfski both here and with our students in Cape Town, and it's just a lovely sport to be involved in.
The first 3 races of the Varsity College Marine Surfski series were extremely tightly contested, with our top 3 men's competitors of Hank, Grant and Matt going toe-to-toe, each taking a win from one of the first 3 races, showing an awesome statement that it is anyone's game in the 2014 series. In the ladies division of the Varsity College Marine Surfski series, there was certainly a standout with Michelle Byrne, our defending champion, taking the first 5 wins of the series and showing her dominance. This takes nothing away from the other girls that are hot on her heels in the 2014 series, with Nikki Russell making huge gains. This East London competitor who's moved up to Durban to take up a post at the Sports Life program at Varsity College, showing all the hard work and training in the off-season has paid off. Race 6 of the Varsity College Marine Surfski series was the Ley Paddle Surfski Challenge. Ley Paddle is a paddling charity started by Danica Bartho, aimed at helping and supporting paddlers affected by cancer in our community.
Ley Paddle came about when a very close friend of mine, Nikki Haynes, who's known as Ley, was diagnosed with cancer. She inspired me, and she's inspired so many other people, so I wanted to do something for her. The paddle from Richards Bay to Durban was 162 kilometers. It was over 4 days, and each day was split up into an average of 40 kilometers. Managed to raise about 150,000 Rand to pay for her medical bills. The timing was just right because her medical aid ran out literally the week before I started the paddle. The conditions weren't easy. The surf was big. The wind was howling. We went downwind, but on the last day, it was one of the biggest downwinds I've ever been in my life. And to tell you the truth, it was terrifying. You know, I don't think many people finished the race feeling thrilled. You know, they were just grateful to hit the beach alive. It was a true testament to the characters who did that race. And you know, cancer's not easy. Every day, Ley is fighting a struggle that we didn't even get a taste of what it's like every single day. And so that really put everything into perspective for me, because it was 4 days of my life that I felt a lot of pain and struggle, but you have to be mentally strong to come out of it. And I think we should all be inspired by her and what she's doing. We got involved with the Varsity College Surfski series, and race 6 was the Ley Paddle race. The plan for the day was for everyone to come out dressed in pink and to show their love and support for people fighting cancer. Everyone dedicated their paddle to someone close to their hearts fighting cancer. They dressed in pink, they dyed their hair pink, and everyone came down in full force. The northeast was howling, there were blue bottles, you know, it really wasn't easy. The surf was massive, and people still came down with smiles on their faces, their pink outfits on, and they were just so committed to showing their support for people out there struggling with cancer. I am so grateful to have been a part of that and to be able to just create a bit of awareness through our sport. The paddling community is very tightly knit, and for everyone to come together and show their support for one another is just a beautiful thing. The future of Ley Paddle it's more than just about Ley. It's just about getting people out there, showing support for one another, and just creating a movement of appreciation for life, for your health, your vitality and your mobility. And when the opportunity comes to do something for someone close to your heart fighting cancer, do it. And if we can be inspired by those people and do great things, we can inspire them in return to keep fighting, because cancer can be beaten if you believe in yourself. And having others believe in you is some of the strength that money can't buy.
The final race of the Varsity College Marine Surfski series is not only the finale for the series, where the top paddlers are fighting for points for the final series positions, but also doubles as the Varsity College SA Schools champs.
It's really fantastic to have kids up from Cape Town, from PE and from around KZN, all the way from Maritzburg, to get involved in this fantastic champs.
The Varsity College SA Schools is a project that is run nationally with coaching clinics around the country.
We do schools clinics in Cape Town, PE and Durban, just to get the school kids involved, and obviously that links to the SA Schools champs that happens on the final race. So those school clinics is really about getting the kids involved in Surfski and learning everything what Surfski is about. And this series is really, that's what it's all about. It's about school kids, about, obviously the students, and just no matter what age you are, it's great to be able to come down on a Friday afternoon and get involved in the series.
Over the last 5 years, the Varsity College SA Schools has become the aspirational event for kids getting into the sport, and it has seen amazing backing from Varsity College.
And the winner of both the ladies and the men's schools champs win a bursary to Varsity College. And it really is not just about the bursary, it's about becoming a sports life captain on the campuses to continue their Surfski life beyond school.
It's looking really, really windy, which is the same as every year I come here. It's the same weather, same waves, wind all the time, but I'm looking forward to giving it a good go today.
I enjoy Surfski not because it's a sport that makes me want to get fit or make me look buff in front of my friends. I do it just because it's a fun sport, not because it's there to push me or anything. I'm hoping for a good race. I have only met 1 or 2 of the competition, so I'm hoping for a good race, racing under 16s. My goals for the day today is I think I want to medal in under 18, but my first priority is to come first under 16. And if Kirsten beats me with a top under 18 girl, I'll be very ashamed because I have now started to beat her back home.
Yeah, my start wasn't very good. A set came through and it knocked me all the way back to shore twice and had to come back, swim back in. Quite disappointing because this is what I'm training for, getting to the waves, getting to the back line as fast as possible. Giving up and not doing it wasn't an option, so I just got back in and took it slower and slower each time, and eventually I just made it out.
When the race started, I got hit by a few waves, which knocked me back into about 3 boats back.
Managed to get out quickly through the set, straight into the headwind, and that's like the biggest grind of the race.
I was quite nervous at first coming out the shore break. There was no gaps in the waves, so I just took the easiest route I could find.
There were
was much bigger than I'd ever experienced. When I got out to the back, I didn't know I was in the front, and I thought everybody had got out before me. But when I went around the first buoy and I didn't see that many people, I just, you know what, I just went hard.
Got the eyes of an eagle watching, I'm watching you.
It was a challenge trying to catch up to them. We were coming up to the second buoy, but it was not where we expected, so we paddled about 500 meters past it. So that was the turning point in the game where I was able to take advantage of that and pull in front.
If you're strong into the ground of the race, you're going to turn that buoy first, and you're going to get onto that downwind first and ahead of everyone pick up that 200 meters, and that's really what counted.
The downwind conditions were flippin' amazing. I hit an average about 28 kilometers per hour down on the downwind section.
You get like rewarded with a nice 22k an hour as you come down towards the turning buoy and back into the ground after a nice rest.
Both downwind sections were amazing. The runs were really big. It's a lot like Cape Town, just the swell's a lot bigger and a lot more exhilarating.
Going through the race, you might have got tired, but it's a mental thing, just push through it. And you feel strong as you're coming through, start getting happier and happier, seeing that finish closer and closer.
No comparison to any other sport. This is the ultimate sport. I'm actually pretty excited. It's the happiest I've ever been for quite a while right now.
It's really cool to keep the title. It's good to win it in your last year.
Bursary given away by Varsity College at the SA Schools Champs doesn't go to the winner, but rather the performance of the championship. This year, in 2014, that prize went to Kirsten Flanagan, the winner of the ladies division. She came back to defend her title at the 2014 event. The Varsity College Marine Surfski series is proudly presented by Varsity College.